Everybody loves a burger, but not all burgers are the same. So I've asked 6 of my favorite chefs to show us how they make theirs at home. Today, I'm gonna make all 6 of their burgers, and then I'm gonna make my ultimate burger using the best bits of each. This one should be a fun one. If you're a burger lover just like me, then this one's for you. Let's get stuck in.
Hey babe, what's your favorite burger to cook at home?
Well, my favorite burger is ex-dairy patty.
Ex-dairy cow, you say? That's kind of genius. I got some ex-dairy cow here and a bit of extra fat just from a normal cow. Let's make a patty.
Brioche bun, homemade cheese slice.
For me, the homemade cheese slice is probably a step too far, but I respect it.
Oh yeah. And then gotta be burger sauce made with kombu seasoning and sriracha, some nice crisp lettuce, raw onion, and some crinkle cut pickles.
So I think we can all agree that the Fallow boys can cook. Can they make a delicious burger? I have a sneaking suspicion, yes. The dairy cow is delicious. It's got a fantastic flavor. Burger sauce is really nice, but honestly, that homemade cheese is incredible. Mild flavor and the texture is fantastic. I hate that I love that.
Shall I say who I am? I'm Ben Shewry from Attica Restaurant. Unlike you, Andy, I do live by the rule that a burger needs to be beef. A chicken burger is not a burger at all. That's a chicken sandwich.
Ben, my good friend, this is where we do disagree. See, to me, as a Kiwi, growing up, a burger is anything that's in one of these. A breakfast burger, chicken burger, mushroom burger, a veggie burger. But I do understand that the home of the hamburger, America, does tend to believe the opposite. A burger has to be beef, and the bun doesn't really matter. It can be Texas toast, it can be a baguette. But hey, that's the beautiful thing about food. We can all have a difference of opinion, and that's okay.
At home, I always mince my own meat. That way I can control the texture and the quality. I season my patties at the last minute. I always cook them outside on my barbecue. That way I can crank it and get really hot grill and really high caramelization. Don't give me any rare patties either. Beef needs to be at least cooked medium to really get the juices going. Australia's the land of burger with the lot. We have everything on burgers with the lot. Fried eggs, bacon, onions, cheese, beetroot, lettuce, tomato sauce, even pineapple. Pineapple. But don't give me any brioche. I'm more of a potato roll or a sesame bun kind of guy. Those are my number 1 hot burger tips.
It's just silly. How am I even supposed to eat this, chef? It's outrageous. I'm gonna have to do the cardinal sin. Every time I do this, I get absolutely scolded online. I'm gonna have to cut it. People have unfollowed me because I've cut burgers in the past. Look, I know this is how burgers come where we grew up, but it's just so hard to eat. I love the patty. Patty's delicious. Juicy, lovely and beefy, nice caramelization on the outside. And I'm also a big fan of bacon in burgers as well. And I love you, Ben, but the pineapple and beetroot has got to go.
Hey Andy, Dave Chang here. We've merged together a burger you might find in the Rocky Mountain area, and it's a green chili cheeseburger with hatch chilies. It's sort of called the slopper. It's like a 20 napkin hamburger. It's a mess, but it's so delicious. And another burger I love is the burger you might get at Dona Lisa's in New Orleans, which again is a po' boy, but a lot of people think po' boys are fried oysters or catfish, but this hamburger that they make in New Orleans area as well is fantastic on that po' boy sandwich with lettuce, onions, and tomatoes. So we've merged those together, and that's what I like to make quite a bit. I don't know what the name is, but we just think it's super delicious. Very easy to make. It's not the traditional way to eat a hamburger, but at home, you make do with what you got, and I think it's very tasty, and I think that your audience will love it quite a bit.
It's actually a very clever way to cook burgers for a lot of people. Let's see, Dave. It's pretty good. That green sauce is on point. This will definitely be on a rotation in our family meal here at the studio.
Okay, so here is my favorite burger of all time. It starts off with a potato bun. You got to spread it with butter and then you grill it, right? So they get nice and crisp. And that's for 2 reasons, because I like a little crispness when I bite into my burger, but also it holds the moisture from the burger, from the lettuce, from the tomato that we're going to add to it. Next, I get a minced beef, right? And I keep it kind of coarse. If you can get dry aged beef, even better, because that gives a little funkiness to it.
I think it's clear that Curtis owns a butcher shop, because using dry age is extravagant, but a very good option, I think. The lower moisture means you're gonna have a really delicious beefy flavor, but you're also gonna get a fantastic crust.
Make your patty. I do a smash burger. So squash it down, and that way it's going to get really caramelized and fantastic, but not be too medium rare. I don't like a burger medium rare. I like it crispy, golden, and caramelized. The cheese is important as well. I use raclette, but something a bit stinky. Gruyere is also really nice, and stick some caramelized onions underneath.
Time for the sauce.
Kimchi, chipotle, I put some pickles in there, a little bit of mustard, and a little bit of mayonnaise, right? Blend that up in a food processor, and that gives it a beautiful sort of funkiness, richness. Ooh. So that's your sauce.
It's pretty good. Time to assemble Curtis's burger. We've got the buttered potato roll. Lettuce first, which I actually do agree with. There is some debate over whether lettuce goes first or not. Tomato, the dry aged smash burger, caramelized onions and raclette. And he said lots of sauce. Crown the king. Look at that. Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? I guess we better taste it. Probably should have had a plate. It's pretty good, even though I'm eating it from a bowl. I keep going back for more though. I do love a smash burger. I like the raclette on there. I really enjoy that sauce. Kimchi add a nice tang. Delicious.
My go-to burger at home would actually be a torta de cochinita pibil. So this is very simple, very few ingredients. The torta bread, it's very important that it's a torta bread. I would say something like a banh mi or a soft baguette. Refried black beans. The black beans are cooked with a sofrito, garlic, onions, also seasoned with avocado leaves, very important. So refried black beans. Pickled red onions, they need to be boiled over with white vinegar and some spices, and I would add like a habanero in there just to get a little spicy. The habanero mayo made with habanero infused oil. So make a regular mayo, but just infuse some of the oil with habanero to get a little bit of spice.
Spicy.
And of course the slow cooked pork belly and pork neck. And so the layer would be the baguette, cut it open. On the bottom is the refried black beans, followed by the slow-cooked cochinita pibil that's been cooked in achiote and sour orange and spices. On the top of the cochinita, you will add the pickled onions. And then on the top of the bun, you have a smear of the habanero mayo. I hope you enjoy the most delicious at-home torta.
I'm pretty excited about this one. That's very good. I'm so full right now. Duck will not leave me alone today. I wonder why. That habanero mayo is absolutely delicious, and I think it adds a lovely level of spice to a condiment that otherwise can be a little boring. Anyway, that's delicious.
Okay, Andy, hello. Matty Matheson here. Cheeseburgers, I like cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers are good. Cheeseburgers are great. We love cheeseburgers. We love them so much. What am I saying? If I'm at home and my kids want cheeseburger, they want very simple cheeseburgers. I live in a small town, so there's not too many options for like buns. But we just buy like the store-bought brioche buns. Butter, we toast those. Then I literally just do lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle if they want. They don't love smash burgers actually. They don't want thickies. They don't want smashies. So it's like kind of like mid-thicky, maybe 5.5, 6 ounce patty, medium, 2 slices of American cheese. Boom, melted. And then it's just ketchup, mustard, mayo, but I personally love that with no sauce. I've turned into like a no sauce guy. I like just like iceberg lettuce, not shaved. They don't like it shaved. It's too messy, so we just put a couple pieces of iceberg lettuce, slice of tomato, slice of onion, maybe some sliced dill pickle rounds, sometimes not, and then, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right. Have a beautiful day. Andy, you're a fucking legend. Have a beautiful day. Go make some cheeseburgers. That's what we make at Did you get enough information? Hopefully. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Matty, let's have a taste. You know what? It's not bad without the sauce. And I'm a big fan of raw onion in burgers. That's a burger for the burger purists. Cheers, brother. So after tasting all those delicious burgers, I've chosen my favorite components to put together what I think is the Andy Cook's ultimate burger. Starting with the meat. I love that dairy cow beef. But the technique I want to use is Matty's mid-thickie. So we're still going to smash it, so we're going to get really great Maillard reaction, but we're not going to completely smash it so it's super thin. The other thing I've done is I've minced this twice. Why I like to do that is you get a better distribution of fat amongst the meat, so you don't end up with big holes where the fat renders away. Bun, I like a potato bun, lots of butter and toasted well. The sauces, I was a big fan of both Rosie's habanero mayo, which I thought was delicious, and Curtis's burger sauce with kimchi, incredible. Ben's bacon, I'm not a bigger of the lot type of guy, but I do love bacon on my burgers. Cheese, now the truth is that I love Fallow's homemade cheese slices, but I can't recommend that you do it because it's just, to me, it just feels like such an impractical recommendation. But I also was a fan of Dave's American cheese that's grated and not in slices. I think you get better texture. It's not just all one texture. Crinkle cut pickles and raw onions. And I'm a no lettuce, no tomato guy either. There you go. I don't think there's any chance of this not tasting delicious, but let's have a taste. Delicious. The beef flavor really stands up with that dairy cow in there. A little bit of spice from the habanero sauce, lovely sweetness from the kimchi sauce at the top, lovely smokiness from the bacon, and then the pickle and onion to cut through it all. Stunning. A huge thank you to the 6 chefs that submitted their burger for me to make in this video. I really appreciate it. And thank you to you legends for watching. We'll see you next week for another video. Peace. Don't think I can eat any more of that. It's been a lot of burgers today. Maybe one more bite.